for anyone who may be a little fuzzy on the memories.
Okay. 2009, January 15th, cold day, 11 degrees. Wasn't supposed to be on the plane. I was scheduled on the 5 o'clock flight, so I got an earlier flight. Nothing abnormal, but about 60, 70 seconds into it, we heard the explosion, and now we know it's simultaneous bird strikes. Still nothing startling because everybody thought that was the other side of the plane that happened to. But as we found out when Captain Sullenberger said his famous words, "Brace for impact," that something serious was going to happen. And fortunately for us, we had somebody who had that kind of expertise to not only be able to glide an Airbus over the George Washington Bridge, but land it unbelievably perfectly. Because 1 degree either way, we're toppling into New York City or toppling into Hoboken, New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's a whole different experience.
Wow.
So what went through your mind when you heard "brace for impact"?
Well, the first thing I thought in my mind is I prayed. Because I knew I needed at that point something serious was going to happen, and so I checked in with my maker, make sure that he and I were in alignment. About 60 seconds later, it's basically you have clarity, and that's what I try to impart on people. When you have that last moment in life, it's about clarity, and I saw everything in my life pass before my eyes before we crash landed.
I've been there. I've been there. I was a victim of a stabbing attack, and I know that it's amazing what goes. It's like boom, 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 boom. You see everything.
Yep.
What happened to me was I thought, no, I didn't want the people that I was seeing, my family, to suffer. So I fought back. Did you have that kind of sense too, that you could have gone, but no, you wanted to stay?
Almost definitely. And the last thing I thought about is there's something my wife and I made a commitment to our first day of marriage is let's pay off our house. And I said, please, just pay off the house if I die. And I was like, I was sort of a peaceful way sort of to get through it. But, it was, I just wanted, I put my wallet in my pants because I wanted my kids to know who I was. And that was the one thing I kept thinking about, make sure they knew who I was if something happened to me and I burned up or something in the plane.
So there was a hole in the plane, the part of the floor that you were just a few seats behind the wing.
That's right.
So what did you see on impact? Did water start coming in immediately?
Well, I closed my eyes. I went back and up in the seat, and when I got back up, I looked out the window and I saw light coming through the window, so I knew I was shot. But water came in immediately because of the way the bottom of the plane was stripped off, and somebody actually listened to the flight crew and went to the closest exit behind you, tried to open up that door. So water came in from the back and the bottom immediately. So you were waist deep in the water almost within seconds.
And what is it that comes up in you where you step up and essentially assist the crew?
Well, that wasn't my game plan. My game plan was to get to the aisle, get up, and get out.
Yeah.
But when I got to the aisle, something happened that changed that day for me, and my mother started talking to me. And my mother passed away in 1997. But there was something she would tell me when I was young that popped in my head. It was, if you do the right thing, God will take care of you. And to me, the right thing was you take care of other people first. I grew up playing sports, teams. It was all about the team. So that's why I waited in the back of the plane to make sure if anybody needed help, they could get help.
Wow.
Click the channel subscribe button for full-length interviews and more from What She Said here on YouTube.